This man holds 2 cards in his left hand every time he cheers. The moment he pretends to push the wall forward, he will take advantage of the situation to send 2 cards in. The extra cards are placed at the bottom. The remaining cards are moved to the top. This kind of technique of turning to the track can be completed in just 2 seconds in order to destroy Akagi's pride, even if Ishino got the draw. This little thought has already been seen through by Akagi, so he also concocted the same card. Just like that, it came and went. Just dragged it to Liu Bureau. When he saw that Akagi deliberately did not play cards, Ishino knew that his deliberate plan had failed. He reluctantly spread his cards. Akagi grinned strongly. Sure enough, what I expected was right. Ishino's awkward style of play. At first glance, he deliberately set traps for others. Although the exposed Ishino was very angry, but I also have to confirm this kid. He could feel that Akagi was extraordinary. I am afraid that he will be a poisonous dog beyond imagination in the future. But fortunately, he is still relatively immature now, so that also decided to use the rules of Mahjong that he was familiar with to deal a fatal blow. But unexpectedly, it was Akagi who took the lead in controlling the situation. He won 1,000 points with a self-drawn hue card.
Surface and end cortex are stretched without any stagnation in the dry manga. The scattering hand Akagi carves his rhythm in a graded tone.
But the goat was also quietly waiting for the tree.
At this moment, Tokia's dog luck also came. He got 4 cards and 8 of a kind when he started his card, and he didn't make a big card at this time. When will it be done? So at that time, I also took advantage of the Akagi-like card. Using the tracks to produce thousands, he put 2 7s of a kind into the last one to use as treasure cards. Another card used as a bar. That is to say, this is also a deck. In an instant, it turned into a monster with a treasure card hidden in the 8th number. At this moment, Akagi threw out an inspirational stick to make him see this ecstatic. Immediately winked at his companion. The man in sunglasses suddenly understood. He struck a red bell. Let the fat man touch, and then play the south wind and let the fat man touch. That is all. Akagi was skipped 2 games in a row, but this was not the last resort. I saw the man in sunglasses accidentally knocking down the card, and then put it back, deliberately swapping positions. Seeing this scene, Akagi was silent. He was very curious. The other party did this. In this way, Sano's ranking was completely formed, and he began to laugh at Akagi in his heart. This fool is not something that can be used casually, because once the ranking is fixed, unless you touch the draw or fire, you must play the card. And hidden in the 3 handles is left for Akagi.
Reach turns a genius into a bomb, but I can T-ride a 4-mile Dora.
The following is the summary and analysis of this episode. As a professional bell fighter, Ishino still has some real kung fu. His tracks are thousands of times, which requires strong hand speed and mental quality. It shows that he has also worked hard at the technical level. Ishino Yuri Risashi, you can't change the card at will. Cooperating with his teammates made Akagi have to fall into a trap. It can also be seen from here. In complex situations, it often requires the cooperation of multiple people. A single smart move is easy to defuse. However, the rule uses cheating techniques and accomplices to greatly increase the success rate. And Akagi, as a genius, the reason why the dog didn't break their small movements, it was because he was enjoying the feeling of idling in a trap. Just like allowing the opponent to ruin his anger when playing chess, because he is completely sure what Shai did to win this game was just for him to kill time.